The views and opinions of the host of the show does not necessarily reflect.
Perfect. The views and opinions of the employer or the organizations we are in. Connect.
Yes.
So you're watching Call Center Ninja Live with Cebu Tech guy, and of course JuzKDing and Mr. DJ.
Hello. Can I make a request?
Oh, okay. So we are here at the Pageant Place,
Cebu.
This is a nice place, guys, sa Molave Street.
If kita lang sa mong view karon guys.
Yeah,
But
so,
if you get like the lights is amazing.
sige.
Your
So,
topic.
our topic for this time, since we're still waiting, what can you say about the issue or the talk na call centers or BPOs will be gone na daw in a few years? So what's going to happen to the call center industry, especially here in Cebu na it's like the bread and butter nowadays, diba? So unsa man, na ba sila dapat hadlukan ang mga nag-work sa call center?
I think I'll throw the question to you first.
Sige, Sir DJ.
So that's the usual fear that I hear from people. There's always a concern whether the industry, the contact center industry, is going away because of robotics.
Yeah.
But there is a possibility. I think, and this is my personal opinion, I'm not carrying anybody's con, but this is my personal opinion. There is a possibility because there are also movements of work that are value-adding or higher value.
Yeah.
So the contact center industry is often associated with what we call transactional.
Yeah.
So because it's transactional, it's repetitive. So if it's repetitive, then yes, it can be
Somebody's
done.
liking us already. Thank you so much for watching us.
So,
Please comment if you have questions.
Yes, if you have questions for us.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir, go ahead.
yeah, so it can be done by robots. No? So there's a concern about that. But if our focus is really on the moving forward piece, considering that a lot of agents are already tenured in the industry, so as soon as the higher value jobs or the decision making kind of jobs moves to the Philippines, more of that like healthcare and even sales and marketing or even supply chain or even the higher value side of services, as soon as it moves to the Philippines, that also gives people to move within the industry from contact center to a higher value space. Can I add more?
Of course, please.
Try, no?
We will rebroadcast.
Yeah. So since it's the same thing that happened in India, because I think a few years ago, yeah, a positive thing that happened in India. It's the same thing as what happened a few years ago when the Philippines actually published a banner that we are now the top contact center location in the world. It is not actually, it's true, because a lot of the contact center jobs moved from places like India to the Philippines.
Yeah.
But if we are to look at the size of the business process outsourcing and the business process management pie in India, it did not actually shrink.
Okay.
So they just gave the contact center
To the Philippines.
to locations like the Philippines, and then they grow in their value-adding space. So for me, that's why I don't look at that as a cause for worry. I think it's an opportunity.
Yeah, that's good. Well, that's good to hear. When you say contact center, that's the call center na part,
Yes,
where the people are taking calls. Because BPO is not just call centers, right?
There are other things that's done there. No?
Right.
Sige, come on.
That's good. Thank you so much.
Actually, nagkonti sa ako
There
is
you go.
pinako not totally dyan kay same siya na mention ni Sir ganyan katong mga healthcare something it cannot, I guess it's cannot be replaced by robots man good.
Actually, as of this time, they even call it business process management now.
Okay.
It's not even business process outsourcing, because in the past, in the BPO, it's always almost associated with contact
Call
centers.
yeah.
Because 60% of the entire BPO piece, I think I'm not sure about the figure, but to that extent, it's really voice or contact center.
Yeah.
But the space is already radically changing as of this time.
Yes.
There are other kind of research work, software,
Yes, mga IT.
and then there's healthcare. A lot of that actually. I think that's where that's where the growth area is.
We've seen growth of healthcare accounts.
Animation.
Oh?
Yes. Also technology. So it's so the entire space is already evolving. Yeah. So if we say that there's going to be less and less transactional work in a contact center space, it can be done by robots for the transactional piece.
Yes.
But for the higher value ones that requires a lot of decision making, then it cannot still be done by robots as of this
So
time.
we still need humans to do those
Yes.
things.
Yes.
Exactly.
Which means that we should also level up our skills
That's
if
true.
that's the case, diba? Okay, it's not enough that you just take calls. You also have problem-solving skills, level up mga interaction skills and things like those. That's good. So, yes,
Dapat
Kiddie.
isang pag-create of value dyan, no?
Pag-create of value, yes. Because as long as, diba, that's why it's more of, I'm sure you've heard about this many times on training about analytical skills, critical thinking, or they sound buzzwords or cliche. Pero in reality, the more the person is analytical and critical, those are things that is hard to duplicate, no? Replicate the egg, no?
Right.
With robots.
True.
Because as of this time, the capability of the robots are really just those repetitive transactions in which they don't need to think or decide.
But for me naman, if the work of the agent or if the business is really transactional and repetitive, it has been proven that it will be downsized.
That aspect.
So para sa ako, because it already happened in the company that I'm working with, because it's transactional, headcount reduction.
Yeah.
If the business of the contact center has that human touch, like you said, like if it's insurance claims, if it's you cannot pass that. You cannot as of this time, yes. Technology is a very scary thing.
No, the reason why I said as of this time, because more robotics, not necessarily synonymous, no, but I think we've heard also about artificial intelligence.
Yes.
But artificial intelligence, it takes time to build that kind of intelligence as well.
But it will surely happen in the future. But in any case, yun lang. I think if the question ba is mawala ba ang trabaho in the future, will it go? No. But will there be will there be a change in the workforce? Maybe,
Probably,
depending on the contact
scope
center,
of work.
on the scope of work, and the services being offered by the center that you are currently working in.
True.
So I suggest that let's continue to upgrade our skills. No?
Skills.
Critical thinking, analytical thinking, business acumen, because these are kind of skills that are hard to replicate by robots.
Very
And the
hard.
more we value, the more we upskill ourselves to higher value kind of work that requires thinking and decision making, then we will always have a job.
And so that's about it for today. Thank you so much for watching and for listening. I hope you've learned something. So as usual, if you like this content, please like, subscribe if you haven't. I have videos every Wednesdays and Fridays. So see you again next time. And don't forget to like my Facebook page. It's Call Center Ninja. Take care and bye-bye.